Alright, what is going on, guys? I feel like I'm having deja vu again here at Six Flags Great Adventure. Why does the Skyscreamer always have to have technical issues? I mean, it's possible that right now it's not having technical issues. It might have just like the operator might have taken their foot off the pedal or something, or somebody might have had their phone out and they have to bring them down. I don't know, it could be a number of things. Anyway, somebody's car alarm's been going off over here for like the last 10 minutes. I actually walked by that car twice already because I had to go all the way back to my car from near security because I forgot my jewel in my car. And I know to most of you it's like not important anyway, but like there's just a jewel. But you know, I like to have it on me, especially when I'm at Six Flags for many hours at a time. Makes a lot of sense. Anyway, here's a rare sighting. This is a Six Flags medic van or like some type of EMS. That's kind of cool. I've never seen anything like that before. Also, Green Lantern's back open after some track re-welding. It's good to see. Hopefully maybe now it'll be a little bit less rough. I don't know, it never really was a rough ride. A little bit of headbanging, yes, for sure. But overall, it wasn't like a terrible ride. I don't know why people hate it so much. I agree with Phil the Vegan sometimes. Like, it's not a bad ride. It's sometimes pretty fun. Big asterisk over sometimes, though, because a lot of times it does hurt. But yeah, we're here today. We're just going to be checking out all the stuff going on in the park. I think a lot of you guys saw the last video. I was a little bit disappointed when we went over to the Ben & Jerry's location to find out that, in fact, there is no Ben & Jerry's ice cream available there. Which is kind of crazy, because on the map, if you look at the 2018 Six Flags Great Adventure map, in the location where we went, it's only a bar. They serve like frozen margaritas, frozen Jack and Coke, beer on tap, beer in bottles, beer in cans, and everything in between. So it's just a bar, no ice cream at all. A little bit disappointed by that. But it's okay, I had a frozen Jack and Coke and it was delicious. They served it to me in a beer-sized cup instead of like a margarita cup, which is kind of crazy. It's like a really large amount of like Jack and Coke. Got a little tipsy off of it, not gonna lie. They only charged me for a beer. Pretty awesome. Anyway, we're gonna head in now. I'm not gonna film anywhere around security because they've been giving me a lot of issues lately and at the main entrance. Like, you're not allowed to film anything that they do over here. It's like a big no-no, so we're not gonna film anymore until we're like past that. Out here by the main entrance, the sign here is finally true. Cyborg is actually open. And so far, since it's been open, it hasn't really seen any technical issues so far as I'm concerned. Like, I haven't noticed it breaking down as much or anything really. It's been running pretty smoothly the last week or so. So, shout out to the Six Flags maintenance team for finally fixing it. Well, that's a big asterisk there too, because you never know. I mean, things could still go wrong with it. Like Skyscreamer is supposedly fixed, but I keep seeing it getting stopped up in the air. That could also be cell phone policy, because a lot of people think it's okay to take their cell phones out while they're riding the Skyscreamer for some reason. I guess it is a somewhat tame ride to a certain extent, but I mean, you're still swinging at 40 miles an hour, and if your phone falls, it could hit somebody. Yeah, so they do have to stop the ride if they see the cell phone. One thing that Six Flags did that's really awesome lately is they actually added a season flash pass to the memberships, so you can pay monthly to have a flash pass anytime you want to come, which is a really, really cool perk. I don't know how much extra that would cost, because a season, like a membership costs about $20 a month if you have the Diamond Elite membership, so it could be pretty expensive to add on the season flash pass. But I'm not really sure. I'm not going to do it, I don't think. It's not really necessary for me, because I can come on days like today where it's just like kind of dead. I mean, it's still a lot of people here, but it's not like packed. That's what I'm trying to say. Tweety and Sylvester, and it looks like Daffy's in the back over there. It looks like he's signing a shoe. It looks like they're all over there giving photos out. Pretty awesome. Looks like a pretty awesome photo opportunity over there today. First stop of the day, the recently opened hydration station over here. It's perfect for refilling water bottles. It has a sensor where you could actually place your water bottle under it and it'll fill it all the way to the top. And more. Looks like we walked over just in time for Skyscreamer to have some technical difficulties.
Yes, we're in line for the Skyscreamer. Skyscreamer is currently experiencing some minor technical difficulties. We do not have an estimated time frame for how long the delay will be. Feel free to wait with us here online, or you may exit the way you came and enjoy another one of our world-class attractions at this time. Please note that if you do choose to exit the line, you will be forfeiting your spot and must return to the end of the line when you come back.
Well, poop.
We apologize for any inconvenience.
We're gonna head over here to the Sky Bar and see if they have any Pib inside the freestyle machine. This is like one of my routines when I come. I have to find Pib, and if I don't, I have to settle with Coca-Cola, and that's okay. But I don't know, I prefer Pib over anything, so if one freestyle machine doesn't have it, we go and move on to the next one. There's only 3 freestyle machine areas in the park, so you have to check and see if maybe they have it. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. We're inside Granny's. I got myself a chicken wrap. It's really good. I love the taste of the chicken wraps here, and if you add some ranch dressing, just absolutely delicious. Definitely recommend it. They have them in a lot of food locations too. They're starting to serve wraps now inside a lot of the Fill the Thrill places, like all the little trailer refill stations that they have around the park, which is really convenient. Like, you can get these wraps at a lot of different places. And I just lost a lot of it.
Because you gotta be responsible for your food.
I just dropped a whole bunch out of my thing because I'm like talking with my hands. Through the window at Granny's, I can see the skyscraper's back open again. I saw people on it. Oh yeah, skyscraper's definitely back open again. That's good. I was worried it had like a technical issue. It might have, but yeah, it's definitely fixed now, and the ride is open for business. I don't know that we're gonna ride it today or not. I haven't been on it in a while, but it seems to have kind of a long line. Maybe if one of my friends is working over there, I can get around that. But no way in hell am I waiting in that right now. It'd be cool if they turn this high striker on. I think that kid was like just chilling in here. Like, this high striker's just been sitting here for a few seasons, just not working or just not on. I don't know. Anyway, we're over here. We're gonna get another refill at the Sky Bar, or maybe not. It's got kind of a line over there. Maybe we'll come back over to that. I'd love to see what like all of this looks like from an aerial perspective, from like an airplane. There's actually a pretty good collection of photos from the aerial perspective on GAdvhistory.com. If you look inside the forums, there's I don't remember the guy's name is Flying Phil's photos, and he has a plane. And he takes good photographs like from the air. And he takes shots of the park and everything, and it all looks really cool. I love seeing that because you can actually like see people like lined up. You can see where all the crowds are concentrated, and like it's actually really cool to see. But yeah, so we're heading over here toward the Joker, and we're gonna see what the lines are looking like over here. Because I'm actually contemplating on riding this. I have not ridden the Joker here in all this season. I rode the one at New England earlier, like I think in April or May when I came. But yeah, I haven't been on this at all this season. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's a new for 2017 attraction, or 2016 actually, I think. Right? Yeah, we got Justice League in 2017. I'm a little dirty right now, I don't know. The wrap was really good, by the way, as you would probably not expect. Six Flags, sometimes the food isn't the best, but the wraps are actually pretty good quality, depending on how long they've been sitting there for. Like, they make them every morning, I'm pretty sure. Hits the spot just right. Shaky. Sometimes when I drink a lot of caffeine, I get like that. I get like just shaky. There's just a squirrel inside the garbage can. It like jumped in, and then I saw it popping out. Had like something in his mouth. He was eating like a pretzel stick or something. I'm not really too sure. But in the distance, you guys can see the new bar location. If you want to see it in detail, you can check out yesterday's video. It was in there. But yeah, I mean, my full review. It's a good bar. It's really well like designed and everything. It's like nice, but it's not really what I expected. Expected an ice cream location. But anyway, we're gonna head back over to the Sky Bar and see what the line looks like. It doesn't seem like the freestyle machines have too much of a wait, so we're just gonna head on over there real quick. Sky Screamer's still going pretty strong over there. And yeah, we're just kind of heading over down that way. We're probably gonna check out Justice League and Cyborg in a little bit and see if Cyborg's open, because I might get a ride in on that. My stomach's actually feeling okay today. Like I really have a lot of stomach issues, so most days once I eat, it's like I need to eat before I ride anything, but then once I eat, I still don't feel good. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go to see a doctor soon or something. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, but today I feel pretty good, so we might ride Cyborg. It's good for capacity when both sides are running. Like, one side just really isn't enough. That's a huge line. It's a major transport between this side of the park all the way to the other side of the park, where the Log Flume and the Mine Train and El Toro and everything are. And it's a pretty quick way to do it. It only takes about 5 minutes or so to get from this side of the park to the other. So a lot of people line up to do it, and it's no wonder why. One definitely great ride that we have. This is definitely one of my favorite rides that we have here in the park. It's just really cool. It's a mechanical wonder how they were able to create this back in the 1950s. It really is cool. And this is the only double skyway that the company that built this ever made, which is really interesting. It was made by a Swiss company called Von Roll. and their main thing that they build was skyways and gondola type attractions like this. And this is what's known as a Von Roll Type 101. I know I've talked about this in other videos before. There's actually a full ride experience you guys could check out in my full ride experience playlist. I don't know if I'll actually link it though, because sometimes I have trouble like putting links in descriptions and stuff. I don't know, I'm a little dumb when it comes to like YouTube. Jolly Roger's going pretty fast, if I do say so myself. Looks like the cycle's about over. But yeah, Jolly Roger is one fast freaking flat ride. It's not really a kid's ride, it's more of a high thrill ride if you look at it. I mean, like, when it's not running, it looks like it's pretty tame, but then you get on it and it's like, whoa, whipping you around really quickly. The line for the Skyway actually isn't terrible. Maybe about a 10-minute wait for both sides, 10 to 15. Not too bad. From over here, you can see that part of Skull Mountain is actually chipped away from the building itself. I don't know when that happened. But you guys can see, like, there's actual structure, like, behind the rock facade. It's pretty fun. Mister!
How are you?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Nothing, relaxing. I was just at the cable for a while.
Oh, you were
saw
over
Ryan.
there?
Yeah, I saw Ryan and Desiree.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I actually haven't seen them yet. They DM me on Instagram. They're like, yeah, come meet us at Justice League. I'm like, I'm already I'm already on the other side of the park. It was not worth it. Over here by Batman, you guys can see it's totally stuck on the lift right now. Like, it literally just stopped as I walked over here. I heard it click back on the anti-rollbacks. It looks like they got that train moving on the lift over here at Batman. The line is still closed off here at the main entrance, but it looks like it should reopen any time now. And we're gonna head around the back side of Dark Knight right now to the former site of Batman and Robin the Chiller to check out Justice League and Cyborg. And hopefully Cyborg's open. I'm not actually sure whether or not it's currently open or not, but there's no sign at the main entrance saying that it's not opening today. So yeah, got my hat. Oops. And it looks like Cyborg is open. Very good. I think we might go for a ride on that in a little bit. Don't quote me, but I think... But I also might not. I don't know. I'm not really like rushing to ride it. It's a great ride and everything, but I don't know. It's a lot of flips and turns and stuff. And if you have a weak stomach like I do, it's not that great. I handle roller coasters a lot better than I handle flat rides like that. Some of you guys, on the other hand, might feel a little bit differently. Also, Justice League looks like it has a humongous line. Might have to get my one-time daily skip the line pass for that. That's usually what I end up getting it for, because Justice League always seems to just get like a crazy long line. Probably because it's the second newest ride we have here in the park, and it's also a really good addition. Like, Justice League is one of the best additions we've had to this park in many, many years, considering that there literally hasn't been a dark ride here ever, I don't think. It's pretty crazy. You could count the Haunted Castle as a dark ride maybe, but Justice League definitely is a very good addition, and so is Cyborg. Joker is Cyborg looks like it's running really good. It does seem a little bit slow because it's got a full load of riders, and I think the motors have a little bit of trouble getting to full momentum when there's a lot of people on it. That makes sense, right? Like, motors obviously are designed to hold a certain amount of weight, and this ride definitely weighs a ton. Very interesting. Just a second ago, the operator made an announcement for everybody standing in the front of the ride to take a step back from the fence. I don't really understand what that's all about. Maybe they're afraid that motor could fall off. I honestly could only imagine why they just asked everybody to step back. But yeah, we're gonna watch the cycle go, and hopefully it runs a little bit faster than the last couple cycles, because I stood here watching it, and it didn't seem like it was going very fast. People are still very terrified though. Oh, never mind. Now it looks like it's going pretty good. It's definitely a lot of fun to watch. If you guys are scared of rides like this, if you guys are scared of rides like this, it's definitely still a lot of fun to just stand here and watch it. Stumbling over my words. Cannot speak today. Oh, look at that hang time. Ooh. That looked like a good cycle. And that's it. Such a freaking awesome looking ride. The motors definitely make some questionable noises when they're spinning the whole thing around. It's interesting sounding for sure. The line over here is looking much more reasonable though. Still don't know whether or not I'm gonna ride it tonight. I have to run back out to my car real quick to get my phone charger. My phone's at 2% battery. Never a dull moment. Alright, charger acquired, and now it's time to head back in. Go Superman. Green Lantern off in the background. Sunset is beautiful. It just finished. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to record it. I was actually like walking out to the car and my phone actually like totally died. So I had to get the charger and like wait for it to turn back on again before I could start recording. I was like, no. But yeah, we're about to head back in. There's Nakia over there. We're not allowed to film like directly around where they do the security checkpoint, so he's still there. What? I'm allowed to all the way back here. The park looks so beautiful for this time of the night. Seriously, it's gorgeous. Skyscraper still has like a 30-minute wait. What the hell? Maybe it's not 30 minutes. It might be around like 15 to 20 minutes. Either way, we're gonna head around the other side of Batman, and we're gonna check on Metro Rail and see if it's open for some din-din. I'm a little bit hungry. Maybe it's getting to be around. I could definitely go for one of those chicken bacon ranch sandwiches. They're so good. If they give you a lot of chicken, they're good. That is. Sometimes they don't give you very much meat, so it's not very good. But that's obviously up to whoever is making it. Like, they can put however much of whatever ingredient they want in it. So, I mean, you know, if you like chicken, put a lot of chicken. If you like bacon, put a lot of bacon. Put a lot of both. Because I like a lot of both. Oh my goodness. That is so freaking beautiful. Oh man, every time I'm here this time of the night, I just get overwhelmed with such beautiful looking sunset. Just like every time there's a really beautiful sunset, I just get like caught up looking at different like. There's Nitro over the top. Ooh. Sorry if sometimes the shots look a little bit shaky. I can't bring a tripod inside the park, so there's obviously no way I can really control like a steady hand. For some reason when I record in 30 FPS, like the post-processing does a lot of the work for me and it just makes a lot of the shaking like more manageable. But I'm at 60 FPS, you notice all the shakes. Like, I don't know, is that like a disadvantage of 1080p 60? Or like, I don't know, post down in the comments. Like, it's definitely a lot less shaky when I use 30 FPS. But yeah. Either way, the shots look pretty decent in 1080p. Ooh, look at that lighting package. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love Cyborg. It's just so beautiful. Also, I have exactly 15 minutes to figure out what I want for dinner. It's 8:45 right now, and the dining plan tonight ends at 9 because the park closes at 10. The dining plan ends an hour before park closing. I mentioned that plenty of times, but you know, still a lot of you people don't come to the park as many times as I do, so a lot of this information is kind of important to people like you. Like, a lot of you guys don't come to the park as often as I do, so you don't get to see exactly like what a lot of you guys don't come to the park as often as I do, so I like to let you guys know like how things work around here. Let's see if we can't get Cyborg going real quick. Oh, looks like they're bringing out part of the block party. There's some guy inside of it. Is that how they control it? What the hell? Oh, there's a steering wheel in there. What the? So this guy's actually sitting inside of it steering. There's like a control pad. This is actually a vehicle? What? Oh man, Six Flags, you've outdone yourselves. What on earth? That is hilarious. I had no idea that was a thing. I knew they had a thing for the block party, but I didn't realize it was like a drivable vehicle. That is so freaking weird. Wow. Okay, so I guess we have to walk the long way around since that pathway is closed between 8:30 and 9:30, and it's almost 9 o'clock right now. Last couple times I've been here, actually, the block parties have been really like crowded. Like a lot of people dancing in them, and that's pretty important. Six Flags needs to like get a lot of people involved in those types of parties because they're really fun. I really enjoy like dancing in the middle of like Main Street and everything. It really is a lot of fun. There's another shot of Nitro. The sun hasn't quite set yet. Well, actually it has here, but I mean there's still light in the sky, I mean. And then behind me you got Cyborg going off. It seems like a lot of people are enjoying it. Like I hear a lot of screams coming off of that thing. Alright, I'm sitting outside Granny's. They actually had the doors locked. You had to like push to get out. I don't know. But yeah, I had to go back in there to get ketchup. But I got myself a nice chicken tender meal and I got the extra biscuit. It's delicious. I love the biscuits at Granny's. They're very good. And I also ran over to Sky Bar and got a refill for Pib and a churro. And also coaster candy. Alright, got my hands full tonight. Seriously, I walk around with so much crap in my arm, sometimes it just like falls out and I drop it. Like I broke my season drink bottle earlier this season, I had to buy a replacement. Well, it's officially nighttime here at the park. A lot of people have left, it looks like. There's not many lines left at any of the coasters, which is great. I personally haven't actually ridden anything since I got here. I've been playing Pokemon Go like the entire time. I'm basically like obsessed with the game. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, what? But yeah, I mean, I ride the coasters a lot here as it is, so I'm just like hanging out today. I don't know. Got the block party going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Six Flags dancers! Now it's time for you to be the star of the show. We invite all of you to take the floor and do the Macarena with us. Come on in! Everyone's invited! And shake it! I see a lot of people from our dance parties earlier today, so I know you know how to do this. I also know you're very good singers.
Really great guest interaction here at the block party. It's so much fun. You guys can see they have a ton of people out here just dancing with the Looney Tunes characters. It's so much fun. I heard from one of my friends who works here that we're actually going to get another variation of the Sky Coaster where instead of laying on your stomach, you're actually going to be sitting in a sled. And I believe you're going to be able to only do it solo. So it's going to be quite the experience to just be able to free fall dive off the top of one of these bad boys in a sled. It sounds pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that or not. Like, it just sounds so crazy. But maybe I will. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe next season if it ever actually opens. But currently we're heading down the boardwalk. It looks like they got the medical card over here for some reason. I don't know if something's going on over at Daredevil Dive or what. I do not know. Some type of medical thing going on. I don't know. Maybe they're doing an audit. I don't know. This truck shows up all over the place, all over the park at random times, just for different reasons. Look who I found. It's Nakia. He's talking to like another security guard though, so I'm not gonna like walk up to him. But it's 10 p.m. and all the rides are now closed. Hey. So what's up, Nakia?
Just chilling, clearing the park.
Yeah. After 10 p.m. I'll tell them how it works. After 10 p.m. they have people, all the security guards, are at each corner of the park, and basically what they have to do is they have to push everyone out toward the exit, in a very nice manner, of course. You know, they just nicely force everybody toward the exit. Since we were over in the boardwalk area, Nakia had to tell me to leave, but that's okay. It's after 10:30 actually, I believe. It's like 10:35 now, and the park closed at 10, so they have to push people out slowly, and I'm obviously not an employee, so I have to leave as well. I ran into one of my friends, Michelle, who I worked with at iPlay, which is really cool. It's nice seeing her. Sounds like Superman and Green Lantern's horns going off. I think they're doing welding work on Green Lantern tonight overnight. Anyway, look at all of this garbage in the parking lot. What the actual hell? Holy crap. Like, people need to stop littering everywhere. Wow. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like or a comment. They do help me out a lot. And if you didn't like it, you can also dislike it as well. And I will talk to you guys in another video. Have a great night. Peace out.